Hi, my name is Chris. I am designing a video game. I want to make a game. I've been a lifelong gamer, and I have played everything. Everything. I like modding. Modding was fun. After years of playing games, actually being able to go into a game in like Skyrim and like increasing my arrow newtons so my arrows cause knockback. I made arrows that caused so much knockback they spaghetti armed the character. you know, and it's like I've been studying a lot of programming, and I am not a programmer yet. When it comes to here's the thing about programming that like I really hate about programming videos is they they go faster than they should on purpose. They're trying to cut out like stragglers. I feel like not all of them, some of them, but yeah, it's. And the other thing is that you can do it anyway. There's so many different ways to program a game that in a way like watching how someone else does it can be good to learn, right? It can be like to take in the different parts. But like yesterday I had an aha with looping and what do you call it? Who is that? That fucking train horn. I swear to God, guys, your train horns that are like negative chords need to stop. It sounds like hell coming through. I know that's what you're trying to say. Like, this thing is a fucking awful disaster. Don't get close to it. To me, it looks like suppression. It looks exactly like Orwellian, like they want you to be terrified, like send the terror to the limits of the hills, right? All in the name of keeping you from a train. It's terribly odd. Terribly odd. Anyway, this is supposed to be my game. I got disrupted. Anyway, I'm an artist. My name is Chris. I'm the nephew of the director of Pinky and the Brain. Nephew by marriage, I should say that, but I still got a cool family. And I've been drawing. I'm spiritual, though. I started cartooning after Rusty died. And I was pallbearer at his funeral. We were friends. I did like him. We were cool. But, yeah. I wish I got a job. My parents, like, tried to make me a childhood actor, and it just, like, never panned out. But to this day, like, can you imagine growing up and, like, yeah, every joke I had, I'd be like, ha ha, like, alone in my room, like, no one's there, man, that sucks. It was sad, but I made it. Anyway, best thing that ever happened was choosing to leave home and go on the road, yeah. Do it as soon as you can. Learn to, like, either travel or hitchhike once. It's hard to be, like, when, but you gotta feel it out, and, it's good. If you're on that hippie vibe, yeah, it's good. Energy and all that. Yeah, I'm in California right now. I'm in what's side of California? Eastern California, east of LA. Yeah, I just came out of Barstow, so I'm actually in. If you've ever been to that, they have a great motorbike range out here. Really cool rocks, and it's impeccable. Like they have this thing picked clean. Their roads look good, but it is a little challenging. Like, and there's a great boulder in the beginning that this boulder's crazy. There's a boulder in the road right now. I have a photo of it. I'm not gonna do any photo editing. I just don't have a computer. That's why I'm not making my game. I'm talking about it. I want to talk about my game because it's on my mind, right? I want to make it. It's just like an outlet. I'm like lonely. I want to tell my own story, right? I'm just like, yeah. That's the thing I like about COVID season is that as a person like out camping, no one wants to talk to you. They're like, you're in a private ecosystem, right? Nobody gets close to you. They just leave you the fuck alone, which is nice. It's been to my preference. I proved it. I knew it was the case, and I went out last year, and I was on the beaches of LA just in my car for like months, and it was fucking like nobody said shit. Nobody talked to me. No one told me not. In fact, Ben Affleck came out. Like, yeah. I was playing music. Oh, I kill. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. I think I'm funny. Yeah, I'm awesome. I'm a Buddha. I can play a song that will go. People come and go, is that electric? Because they could hear it for miles, right? How could they hear it? Because it was in my heart. Because heart and emptiness and reality are the same. So anyway, I played a lot of games, and my mom hated it. My mom hated it. My dad hated it. It was all the new stuff, right? People always do. They're like kids saying yeet. I've been sarcastically saying yeet Zola on the internet for a few years now. Like when I really want to like flat edge just destroy the vibe, I go yeet. Usually just like anyway. 520, yeah. Yeah, I do have English British. I mean, growing up Christian, you're not a lot like Christianity is nuts. Like, here's the thing: if it is a hoax, and I think it is, here we go. Here's my other gaming video. Nothing about the game. If Christianity is a hoax, like the Earth didn't begin 6,000 years ago, you don't need to generally mutilate children, and Jesus Christ isn't necessary for salvation. Like, if we have dinosaurs that existed hundreds of millions of years ago, and they didn't know that, that means it's like, oh, we all believed it. Yeah, I believed it. I was Christian. I was crying at the Stations of the Cross. I was like, oh God, I've been praying until recently. But you know what I found when I was out camping? It's funny. It's gonna be like this joke, right? I'm gonna be trying. I love describing it. I love describing what's happening. That's the level of social contact my parents had. Those books, right? Books just talk at you what it is, and they tried that with people, and it's annoying. If no one's watching my shit, it means they don't want to watch it. But anyway, I was already like, I kind of took this swing. Like, I just might be an embarrassing person in history. Maybe I'll never amount to anything. But I think that there's a chance that some group of people at some point will find me at least interesting enough to talk about. And so there's an irony is that if during the time I was deeply unpopular, that is usually the social proof people need for it was right. Yeah, as if everyone just outright hates you. They just don't want to hear it. They don't think it's right. Like I've said some pretty immaculately thought out things and have people just go, "What?" You're like, "What? What are you talking about?" I'm not talking about me. I don't have to. I'm a Buddha. This is the religion. Selling you yourself. Yeah. Meditation is selling sitting down. Christianity is selling after you die. All that stuff. This is a video game selling it goes someplace. Like the reason I like RNG King, I guess this is my game. I guess that's the intro, and this is my game, right? This is a vlog kind of thing. Got my Gatorade. I drank my fruit. Had a Subway sandwich and a Rockstar. I love the overwhelming odd flavor of Rockstar, right? I wish we had drinks like that were just filled with like steroids, to be honest. Like, let's just do a ton of steroids. Like, yep, bigger dick pills, like overnight steroids. Like, why? We're just, people swing. There's pendularity to modes, and we went from no masturbation, there's a person in there, and circumcision is cleaner, to foreskins have neurons and nature prefers guys who just jerk it off and let it out, right? So these are like these very guy issue things that aren't very, I've noticed a lot of women just like blink like tink tink tink, like what? I mean, this shit, they're not always clued in, like, oh my god, I had no idea, right? I had an idea. I knew. Believe me. Cardano is up. Hey, all the stocks went up. People believed in capitalism again. Hey, it's been, I asked God to, I prayed for Ukraine and God, the whole world. Like, I think the whole world did. And God was like, yep, Ukraine's a hero now. So, it is, so, there's a point in history that there's no tangible evidence of the Jews leaving Egypt. And there's a lot of physical evidence that the earth is older than 6,000 years old. And there's no real tangible evidence a great flood happened. And so the reason this is important, if you're hearing this and you're going, yeah, that no shit, great, because I don't feel that way. For me, it's like, well, what? I grew up thinking what? Till yesterday? That you said was real? No, the Bible is a threat against your life. We will ruin you if you don't listen to us. And the way you're supposed to learn it's fake is Santa Claus. Yeah, it's basically there's no magic person. Your dad has a job. Yeah. So, you know, it's like when someone goes, "I'll just live off the land." You mean you'll just hoover up what's around you? Like, what does that mean? So anyway, be some hunter. Nah, it's gonna be shit the first time you get a stick through your leg or something. You're gonna be like, dang, that's stupid. But it doesn't have to go that way, you know what I mean? So, anyway, yeah, 10-10. I guess there's another video game episode. Just call it video game episode 5.